well today? Let me see if I can find it on here, and then we can get started.
Amy's YouTube channel.
Okay, I got it.
Can I shut the door?
The door should be shut.
No, it's not. It's actually open.
Really?
Yeah.
Wide open?
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I thought I shut it. Has he been in here the whole time? Okay, yeah, shut it. I thought I shut it.
Mama.
Yeah.
This is how you say you just do this. And then I can see it's actually opened.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the air is, and sometimes...
The air blew it open?
Yeah, sometimes the air blows it open.
And is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Mom, did you know there might actually be a ghost?
There's no ghost.
No, Mom, did you know there's actually this app where is and it says this the ghost around you. You know, like there's like this camera and then it puts the backs over the ghost to take a look at it.
It's not real. It's fake. All right, go lay down. First person here is Summons for General. Lay down. You can watch the iPad for 10 more minutes, okay?
What the? I want to watch 10 more minutes.
Summons, you have a wish that comes true. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life is moving forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. T-Vet for love. When it comes to love, you've got areas of your life that have been slow to move forward should now start to move forward. Out of the clear blue sky, things could begin to move forward. You have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, possibly fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life comes into balance. Life is moving forward with your luck changing and bringing in happiness around love. Empress is bringing in love and money and maybe a new journey. Fire could be Aries, or there may be two people coming in, fire and then also Aries. Either way, it looks like you got new potential coming in. Tiffany, General. When it comes to General, you've got lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. Life changes for the better quickly and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Maybe spending time with a Gemini or a Taurus, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Money's coming in, finances are improving. Queen City for this week. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready and listen to your intuition. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Negativity moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business and could bring cause for celebration in around work, school, or business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved, and you may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Not bad. Not bad. Amber, general. Amber, general. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and something happens this week that makes you happy with the sun. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Alexandra, general. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Money comes in, finances improve. No longer holding yourself back. Disappointments and heartaches are healing and moving into the past. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that may be bringing in more money. Over the course of like the next 6 months, you may see finances increase. Aries Sun for the next 24. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. Maybe spending time as a Libra. Life is coming into balance. You've got success coming in around work, school, or business. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you could feel relief around life moving forward. Peach, general. Peach, general. You've got money coming in, finances are improving, and you may be spending time with an Aries or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Feeling a little bit more financially secure, life begins to move forward. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and you may receive some good news, or you could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Alpha for tomorrow. Alpha for tomorrow. Life comes into balance. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. And you may be feeling like the hard work you put into work, school, or business is coming back to you. May get good news tomorrow. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Cinnamon for tomorrow. You got the world at your feet, and then you may be, you may feel like the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may lay down the law or set boundaries if somebody is overstepping. You may have good news that comes in around business or a new business opportunity that's bringing in happiness. Be clear about your wants and needs, and life moves forward. Sag rising, love. Disappointment is healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. If you're currently with someone and your relationship is well functioning, things will move forward through divine guidance. If you're not with anyone, you have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. You also could have a wish come true. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and an Aquarius comes in. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Beautiful one for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Empress could be bringing in love and money, or more of it. Life is coming into balance. Investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in more money. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Twinkle, love for December. For December, negativity is moving into the past and life is moving forward. If you're currently with someone, if relationship is well functioning, it'll move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Probably not all that much is changing. If you're not with anyone, you may have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but it would be new energy. You might need to disconnect from things that aren't working. Anything that's dysfunctional, you may need to leave it in the past if you want to see your love life move forward. Emily, general for December and January. You have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. May have money coming in. You could be feeling a little bit more financially secure, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Debbie for the next 24. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on and a wish comes true. Perseverance pays off and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The world is at your feet. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Cooperation and compromise could push life forward quickly. Brenda, general for the rest of tonight and tomorrow. General for the rest of tonight and tomorrow. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relieved. Weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. H2O, when do you see A contacting me? It's been a while since he disappeared, almost a month. Do you see him reaching out or trying to fix it or go back together? Or is this the end and he's moved on? I would never say never to anything. I mean, you could hear from him at some point, but I don't see much changing right now, so I wouldn't sit around and wait for it. Did this person just kind of ghost? They may be involved with somebody else with the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I wouldn't sit around and wait for it, but you may, I mean, anything is possible, but I don't see much change right now. I would explore new options. Pozol Kovaya tomorrow. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and you may be spending time with an Aries. Also could be spending time with a Gemini. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something may make you feel relieved. Susie, see the Capricorn and I his next move. We had plans to go out today. I don't know what happened. I did text him, but I didn't hear back from him. I think you'll hear from him maybe within the week. He may have had something else come up, and he should have just reached out to you and told you that. But it seems like he may have gotten caught up with something and just kind of overlooked it. You're probably going to hear from him sometime between now and like Wednesday. Communication comes in pretty quick. Kenna Tree Vetti. Will my exam go good tomorrow? It should go well. Yeah, you got success coming in around it. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. Alan for this week. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while, and you could receive good news around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, a wish comes true. Not bad. New love. Will I get money for the SP card I bought this coming week? think you will. Yeah, I think you will. Metal Rain. Is S Scorpio starting to have feelings for me? Yeah, I think a little bit. Yeah. Explore with Anjou. Love. Explore with Anu Raj. Explore. You know who I'm talking to. When it comes to love, so if you're not with anyone right now, somebody new may come in out of the clear blue sky, and you may even have choices and options. You got a Taurus, a Scorpio, and an Aries here. You're headed towards life, moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Teamwork and cooperation and compromise is suggested around love, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could bring you to a committed relationship if that's something that you're interested in. Let me just see. I want to make sure school's getting out early on Wednesday. Early release. Yeah, I'm going to pick her up early and take her for an ice skating lesson. Jasmina, general. Maybe planning travel. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may have money coming in. Finances could be improving. Maybe spending time with a Cancer or a Libra, and you have the world at your feet. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Life comes back into balance. Hi, Mel. Hi, Adonis. Gabs. Why does it seem like Matthew D. and Woodbine is trying to kiss my butt? Sometimes it seems like he's really nervous around me. I think he's just really nervous in general, and I think that he may be worried or like overly anxious just about his job in general or about life in general. As far as you're concerned, I don't know if it's anything that's super personal, but he's feeling like things are out of balance. He's uncomfortable. Things are a little bit upside down. He's just feeling like things are off, and he's like suffering from a little anxiety. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe there's a lot going on around the situation and he's uncomfortable. Or he doesn't know who to trust. Alan, for career. You have life moving forward towards greener pastures and a wish coming true. Listen to your intuition, explore your options. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward should now start to move forward with choices and options. Be clear about your wants and needs. You have the world at your feet. Things should move forward for you before the end of this year. Top flight, general. Sure. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you may feel relief around life moving forward in general. Feeling better compensated, better respected, and a little bit more financially stable. You could start a new journey with the Fool, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You may have choices and options around social activity. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Pretty good. My goodness, there we go. Alan, love. Slow and steady wins the race, but you have love coming in, And things could change when somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life comes into balance, and you may have choices and options that could lead you to happiness. You have a Capricorn and a Taurus here, possibly a Leo. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Explore your options. If you're not in a committed relationship and you're looking for one, you may find one within the next like 6 months, and it may be from somebody from the past. Like it could be somebody who you knew before. It's like if there's a Six of Cups person around as well. So you may have some choices, which is not bad. Kimon for tomorrow. Negativity is moving into the past, and you may have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life comes back into balance. You may be planning travel. Not bad. Not bad. Starfall, love. When it comes to love, leave people, places, and things in the past that are stuck, stagnant, or misaligned. And then with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that push life forward. You may have a Cancer coming in. You have happiness coming in around your love life moving forward. But if you feel like you're like waiting on something that's keeping you stagnant, it may be time to let that energy go. Lucinda, general for December. When it comes to December, you have a wish that comes true. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. A new journey begins. Maybe spending time with a Gemini or a Sagittarius or both. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Pretty good. Alan for work. For work, you have growth, change, and transformation possible around work. Things could be moving forward around career, and you're ready for it. Expressing your wants and needs around your job could lead you to a new journey or success. Like you may be able to get what you want, and you could have more money coming in. Be clear about your wants and needs, and you just may get it. That's pretty good. Irene, I just have one question. Can you tell me, did my biological father ever want to meet me or to find me? Be honest with me. Yeah, I believe so. It looks as if there's a lot of fear surrounding this person, or there was a lot of fear at the time. So I don't know what the circumstances were, but it may be the kind of thing where, okay, humans only make decisions out of two places, from love or from fear. So this person may have been kind of idling in that fear, and that's why they haven't met you or they never met you. But it looks like they did want to, and you have crossed their mind many times over the years. Davey, what does Carol want me to know? A disappointment or a heartache is healing, and perseverance pays off. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Don't look back on the past. Life's moving forward, and you're ready for it. You may be planning travel. Carly, what did SG think of my new profile picture wearing his chain? Maybe thought it was nice. Oh, it was a nice picture. Natalie, did DV saw my message from today? I don't think they've seen it yet. Top flight. Steph's current feelings for me. I'm a Virgo. She's a Cancer. May find you to be successful, kind-hearted, caring, sincere, compassionate, strong, confident, hardworking, successful, attractive, like down to earth, loyal. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pure heart. What can I expect from me energy-wise from now until the end of 2025? Energy-wise, you've got feeling grounded and stable, but energy is picking up with the ability to like accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Like you may be motivated, you may be able to get a lot done. Feeling accomplished, life is moving forward, respectful. Oh, you're welcome, Irene. Good luck with everything. Anthony, what in the near future events are coming my way with my S life with the ladies? Well, you have growth, change, and transformation coming in around a well-functioning relationship that could be with a Gemini or a Capricorn. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Explore your options. You may even have a Virgo come in. Exploring your options leads to success around romance. And it should be like well-balanced, well-functioning. Pretty good. Pretty good. Red, General for Court coming up tomorrow. Okay. You have a wish that comes true and you got justice on your side. A new beginning and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Whatever happens, you may be feeling relief tomorrow. Things should go well with that justice card. Yeah, and you might feel like relief. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? D for the week coming. You have money coming in and cause for celebration around feeling a little bit more financially secure. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Shark Snake, week ahead for Leo, 7/27/93. Week ahead for Leo. This person is making decisions that make a wish come true. They may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and they have choices and options coming in around social activity. New beginnings and perseverance around work, school, or business could lead to success, even if it's big picture and not happening this week. They may be spending time with an Aries. They're listening to their intuition and life is moving forward. They may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. And with the Magician, they have the ability to manifest new opportunities this week. Not bad. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Liz, for the next 24. You got success coming in around work, school, or business. Teamwork is favored. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. The world is at your feet. You may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. Eric, what will things be like at work for me this week? Okay, feeling grounded and stable. Through perseverance, things are moving forward towards greener pastures successfully. You're no longer holding yourself back. It should be a pleasant week. It may go by quickly. Girly, happy Sunday. We're off to another week. Yep, general for this upcoming week, sure. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and your perseverance pays off. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure, new beginnings are on the horizon. You have the world at your feet. May receive good news around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. And your luck could be changing for the better quickly. Not bad. Macy, can I get a general for the week? You have a wish that comes true. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Don't let anybody get away with any nonsense. Maybe spending time with a Leo. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. Could be spending time with a Taurus or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. May reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Oh, good luck, girly. Good luck. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Mel, general. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping, maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Could be spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Something may happen that makes you happy with the sun, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Hi, Ladybug. Oh my God, YouTube's got to yell at you, Adonis. All right, let me go to the email. Hang on. I'm reading it now. I don't think he's going to tell you to redo it. No, I think that he'll check whatever you give him and he'll give you the suggestions, and I think that you'll be fine. Whatever it is, it looks like you've done it well. It looks like it's well done or successful. Ivo, how are ya? Ladybug, will my car insurance be going down? I think it will be going down, yeah. Adonis, yeah, I think if he's approving everyone, that shit is going to take a... Yeah, me too. Yeah, I was just talking with one of my friends, you know, the one that's the math professor, and we were talking about, she has a friend of hers that lets the kids like retake the tests. And I'm like, but that's really how it should be, right? If you're going to school to learn something, right? You're there, like assuming that the kid or adult or whoever it is wants to learn. The whole idea is to learn, right? So if you don't do it right, and I'm not saying that everybody should just pass, because I don't know. I think you need to learn it, right? But if the idea is to learn something, shouldn't we be more focused on them getting it, learning it, rather than the test score? Like, isn't there another way to do this, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if everybody gets, I mean, how many questions are coming in here about tests or anxiety about getting a grade back? Rather than worrying about what the grade is there another way that we could learn it without having to focus so much on whether we get an 85? You know what I mean? Like, could there be another way that we could do this? I don't have all the answers, but it's something to think about. Like, everybody gets so anxious about tests, and I understand that. I would get anxious about tests too. But the goal is to learn this thing, not to, like, to learn it and to absorb it. The number doesn't really matter. 87, 72. We gotta learn how to do whatever the thing is. I don't know. Anyway. Dennis, going to university, all my professors have been different ideas, open book. Yeah. I think another worry is the financial thing. That's true too. But I don't know. I'm wondering if there's a way that we could look at it differently, right? Like, if you're going to school, say, to be a doctor, right? You have to learn what you have to learn. But the grade on the test, does it really matter? You need to learn, hey, the symptoms are this, and that. How do I figure out how do I diagnose the patient? I don't know how they teach in medical school. Maybe it is different, but instead of focusing on, I got an 80 or I got a 90, how much did I learn and that I'm retaining, that I'm going to take with me? I don't know. And everybody learns in a different way, right? My one friend says, she always says, she's like, I'm a visual learner. I always felt like I had to write everything out. Like, in order to remember it, I had to write it. I don't know why, but that's just what I felt. My other friend, she used to just highlight things. I'm like, nah, I feel like I need to write it out. I may need to highlight it too, but I need to write it. And then my friend was saying, like, her and her friend both teach math, and she's like, it takes hours to grade those tests. And I was like, yeah, I understand that, but is there another way that we can do it? Like, maybe you don't have to give a test and then you don't have to grade the tests, but how could we figure out how much somebody is absorbing without having to take a test that takes 2 hours and then the teacher's got to spend 24 hours correcting it? I don't know. Maybe there is no other way. It just seems like there's got to be a better way. Maybe, I may be wrong. Angel, what do I need to know? With the Magician here, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're making decisions that are pushing life forward towards greener pastures. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. You should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. No longer holding yourself back. You may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Adonis, I agree. Like, there's too much emphasis on the grading and not the learning part. And it's like if you get a 70 or you get a 95, they're both passing. But you may, there may, and even if you get a 95, it doesn't mean that you necessarily learned more than the 70. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel like there's got to be another way. Devaya for tomorrow. Life is coming into balance. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Areas of your life that are stuck and stagnant now begin to move forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Some professors do it online and it automatically corrects it. But could you do that for math? Especially the crazy math that she teaches. And then, like she says, you know, like for her, she's got like 1,000,000 hours of grading tests to do, whereas another professor that maybe teaches like, I don't know, another subject doesn't have that kind of grading. So her, yeah, it takes a lot more out of her than it may, you know, like say, for example, the art teacher may not be spending hours and hours correcting math homework, which thank God, because I can't with that math. Hi, J.A. I'm good. How are you? I was just thinking about you before this afternoon. I don't know why you crossed my mind. I must have been manifesting you in here. Tanya, I blocked Edward right after the live stream. I'm sure he knows and he knows why. Good. Yeah, I think he feels bad, but you know what? He'll get over it. I wouldn't worry about it. He may be feeling bad, but he dug his own grave. It's his own fault. He's got no one to blame but himself. Toka love for the next 5 days. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and happiness comes in. If you're currently with someone, it should be like it's slow and steady. Not much is changing, but it should be pleasant. If you're not with anyone, you may have an air sign around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It may be a little slow, but pleasant. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the 5 days. Listen to your intuition. And speaking your mind around love could lead you to success. Tanya, love coming in. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. You got Sagittarius here. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Love is coming in. You could have another fire sign here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Get good news that you've been waiting on. Areas of your life that have been slow or stagnant should now start to move forward. Sagittarius, and then another fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It creates finesses feelings for me. May find you to be somebody who is creative, smart, intelligent, unique, down to earth, successful, attractive, like pleasant to be around, nice. Oh, you were talking said Sherry said, okay, all right, that's good. Lima wants the purple cards. And Cyrus ate the cover to the box, which really annoys me, but that's okay. Letting go. I let go of what no longer serves me to make space for new beginnings. You need to let go and to make room for new things in your life, or you must let go to give someone else the space that they need to grow. Let go because holding on is too painful. The angels remind you letting go is not always easy, but is always worth it. Serenity. Everything in and around me is in perfect harmony. You are moving into a time of great inner peace and tranquility. The angels reassure you that peace of mind is within you and you can feel serene even in the midst of great turmoil. Anxiety. Inhale peace and exhale worry. The angels come to comfort you and to remind you that you're not alone and that assistance is accessible to you if you need it. Take it as a message that you need to make some time for yourself to unwind and concentrate on self-care. Let go of what you cannot change. I had enough of Edward in the water. I don't blame you. Tanya, general for this week. For this week, you got the Empress here bringing in love and money or more of it. There's Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition. Another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a Leo. You may have a busy week. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. Enough of Edward in the water. It's too much. It's just too much. It's too much with the water. I get it. I totally get it. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Yeah.
This takedown, this undressed I'm on and I'm going to go to sleep with. It's too itchy.
It's itchy? It's the nightgown that you wear all the time. Why would it be itchy? All right, take it off if you want to take it off. Okay, go to sleep now. Good night.
No.
Tanya, he was probably shocked. He was blocked, plus unfriended on Facebook and Instagram. Why stop? I'm on a roll. I know, sometimes. I know. It's such a shame. What a disappointment. Zoe Lynn, finances by the end of the year. You could see a slight improvement. You got some money coming in. Maybe feeling a little bit more financially secure. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. It's slow and steady wins the race, but there may be somewhat of an improvement on the horizon. Hi, Leo, son. Oh, Avery's taking off her nightgown because she feels it's itchy. She's pants on. Now no top. Okay, as long, just go to sleep, okay? All right, it's time to go to sleep now, babe. It's 10:30. It's too late. Shut your eyes and go to sleep, okay? Where's Cyrus? Is he there with you? Lima, Tanya, I blocked someone recently who wouldn't stop texting me. Oh my god. Avery, it's got to go off. Good night. Rah, rah, rah.
Mom,
Yeah?
Cyrus goes next to me. If he goes like this, I just stand like bad times. Like,
Yeah, oh, he looks so cute sleeping next to you. I got a picture of them sleeping.
what the? Are you kidding me?
I did last night. I took it.
Well, what did it look like? Okay, you can just like show me tomorrow.
I'll show you tomorrow.
Okay.
The angel cards are like oracle cards with a message on them. They're not tarot cards. They don't go by suits or anything or numbers. They're just messages. And then the other ones I have, these are angels. And then you got to read out of the book. And then these are a little bit more like tarot cards because they break down into suits. You know, you've got the Queen of Air, which would be like the Queen of Swords. Air would be like the swords. The earth would be pentacles. Water would be the cups. And then the fire would be the wands. So these are a little bit more like tarot cards. Tanya, you're probably praying about it. Oh, she's demonic. Yeah, yeah.
Me?
No, not you.
Cyrus.
It does take all kinds.
What?
Oh my God, I don't even know what the name of this deck is. I've had it for so long. It's by, I think it's Doreen Virtue. Let me do a Google on it and see if I can get you the name. I think it's Doreen Virtue and Radley. Yes, I was right. Radley, Valentine, and Doreen. Angel Tarot Cards, it's called. By Radley Valentine and Doreen Virtue. Tanya, I should have known the whole family was nuts when we went to the post office to mail his brother $10. Like, in what century does he live in? It's true. Really?
Georgetown.
Georgetown. What's Georgetown? Queen Libra, General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you may be spending time with a Cancer or a Gemini. Butterfly wants the blue cards. Two of Earth. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Five of Earth. Fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Really, it's hard to find Doreen Virtue's card in authentic ones now because she has since become a Christian and denounced anything. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I will wrap it up and see you guys tomorrow. Tanya, plus he loved having long conversations with Carl. Carl and his wife shared the same Morticia Addams wig. Wait a minute, who's Carl? Oh, she confirmed it on YouTube. Okay. Well, I mean, I get the long black wig, but who's Carl and why is he wearing a long black wig? I'm lost. I'm lost somewhere. Oh, crazy guy from the market, and he wears a Morticia Addams wig. Oh man. Esmeta, does Dennis have romantic feelings for me? I don't see a whole lot of romance around this situation as of right now. But if this is a new connection, that may be okay. You may need to just give it some time. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Leo Sun, general for the week. You may feel relief around life moving forward and a new beginning on the horizon. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may receive good news this week. Big Scorp journey. Will I retrieve the thing that I need to fix it? That's too broad of a question. I need to know the thing or what it is that we're trying to fix. Oh, you're welcome, Leo. Tanya, why does Carl wear a wig? Oh my God, he may feel like it makes him look more attractive. Oh boy. Yeah, he's more confident. It makes him more confident. And it's a long black Morticia Adams parted in the middle wig. Oh man. I mean, he really does wear a wig. I mean, I would think like some of those 80s rock stars, remember, I think that they were probably wearing wigs too, right? I don't know. Well, Carl, if he feels beautiful, that's all that matters. I don't know, like some of those big 80s rock stars, like who was big in the 80s? Oh my God, there's actually videos, musicians wearing wigs. I mean, maybe that's a double standard because like they got Cher here, right? And I'm like, I don't think that there's that. So what? Cher wears a wig. So am I like a hypocrite for thinking it's weird if like I don't know if they're saying Paul Stanley. Does Paul Stanley wear a wig? So would I be a hypocrite if I said that? Why is you know who I think wore a wig? Mick Mars from Motley Crue. I mean, first of all, it does make sense, especially for the women that are changing their outfits a lot, that they would just have the wig already made, and that you know what I'm saying, like how you can't do your hair that fast. So I get it. Anyway, it's Jet Black, a Twisted Sister. Oh yeah, you think? I mean, he had a crazy head of hair. Was that a wig? I don't know. I don't know. I never really thought about it until we just brought it up. Oh my goodness. He brushes his hair out of his eyes like Cher. Girly Brett Michaels kept his bandana on the whole time and wore blonde extensions on Rock of Love. And that was 20 years ago. So he must be wearing, yeah. I like Brett Michaels, though. I always thought he was attractive. I don't know about the, yeah, I thought he was attractive. Carl and his wig are hilarious. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Ray, will my job search be successful? Yeah, it might take some time, but before the end of this year, you should find a new job. Big Scorp, will I receive the thing I need to fix it from God? I can't answer that. It's too broad. Like, I can't answer for the thing. I can't answer from God. It's just the cards need energy to go into, and if I don't know what we're talking about, I can't give you a clear answer. But what's the tool from God? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't answer for something if I don't know. And how is God going to give it to you? Yeah, I can't answer something like that. I'm sorry. Tanya, even more hilarious is when you don't see him. You see the wife and, oh my God. Yeah, what are you trying to fix? What is the tool? How do you plan on getting it? But how is God going to give this to you? Yeah, I can't answer that. It sounds too much like a wish or something. Yeah. Yeah, but what are you trying to fix and where are you going to get this from? You definitely meet strange characters, Tanya. Pallavi, love. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may have choices and options coming in around love. You may have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, new beginnings on the horizon that lead to a committed relationship. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and if you're feeling undecided about something, it's okay to not make any decisions until you're ready. Happiness comes in around love when you're clear about your wants and needs. Yes, T. Fox, go ahead. Tom, you try to get a picture, please. Big Scorpio, general messages from my angels. Maybe spending time with a Virgo, focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle, and listening to your intuition can push life forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you could have money coming in sometime between now and like the end of the year. You may see finances improve. You could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the year, you'll figure it out. T. Fox, did D connect with my sister while he was in California? I think he did. I think he did. Tanya, Carl and his wife don't get along, he says. Well, it's probably her turn with the wig. You have to get a picture of it. I'm picturing it like it's the black wig that I have, like the cheap one that I got from Amazon. That's like this, but only it doesn't have bangs, and it just parts like this, and it doesn't even fit right on my head, like that one. That's it. But these are just for in here. I don't wear these to the market. DJ, do you see good news coming? Like good news coming in for no reason, like just out of nowhere? No, I don't see anything special. If you're waiting on good news from somebody, I don't see any news coming in right now. That's it. And it's a guy that wears it? That hair on that wig is legit like the Cher doll I had when I was a kid. That'd get all shitty at the bottom and you couldn't get the comb through it. Maybe I'll wear that one tomorrow in honor of Carl. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Essence for this wig. For this wig. For this week. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and negativity moves into the past. Something may happen that makes you happy with the sun. You have the world at your feet. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Tanya, so he thinks that the wig makes him look good. Carl's around 70, so his hair, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Can't imagine a 70-year-old man wearing that long black wig like that. You got to get a picture. You got to get a picture. I don't know. I got mixed emotions about things. In one way, it's like, good for him for doing what he likes and not caring what other people think. I remember years ago, I went to the grocery store and the cashier, she was probably like 75. And when I tell you, she was done up with rings on every finger, lots of fake jewelry, necklaces, a ton of makeup, a ton of makeup. And she was wearing like a long curly red wig that, I don't know, it's like half of me was like, well, good for you for being who you are. But the other half of me felt like it was too thick, it was too much, it was too red. for somebody of her age. And not being like, I think that you should do whatever you want, but I felt like if there was some gray in it, if it was a little bit maybe not as thick, if it was a little bit shorter, maybe it would have looked a little bit more believable. Like it wouldn't have looked like, hey, I'm wearing a wig, you know? So I got mixed emotions about it because part of me is like, you know, like Dolly Parton, who makes no excuses, right? I like that about her. Like she makes no excuses. She's like, it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. I mean, you gotta love it that like somebody just says what they think and they are who they are. But on the other hand, it's kind of like maybe we could have done that a little better. They probably have a lavender marriage. That could be. Doll face for the next 48. For the next 48, lay down the laws, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. You have, you may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. I didn't know what that was either. And then recently somebody used that term, so I looked it up. Girly, Dolly Parton fashioned her own look off of The Town Tramp. She thought that her look was trashy but beautiful. That's what I'm saying. It's like good for her, you know? And she's another one that wears crazy wigs all the time and she doesn't care. Like she says it. Somebody asked her once. I saw it in an interview and they were like, how long does it take you to do your hair? Because it's always like big, right? And she goes, I don't know. I'm not there. Lopulence. What do you see around me getting my BBL this year? Not before the end of 25, probably not. In 2026, it's possible if you set your mind to it. Listen to your intuition, and it's like getting your ducks in a row. So I don't know what you need to do beforehand, but it's like you may be preparing for it, and it could happen sometime. May happen in the spring of 2026. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? Next in love, life comes into balance and you do have a committed relationship here if that's something you're interested in. It could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that a new journey begins, or maybe a Scorpio. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Romance should be heating up and cause for celebration comes in around love. Not bad. Dolly Parton is hilarious. I love her too. She's got the same birthday as my grandfather, January 19th. Janis Joplin had that same birthday too. But I really do love people that are who they are and they don't care and they don't make excuses for it and they just are. Like, I love that. I told you guys there's a woman I see driving around. I don't know how old she is, but she's older. She's got a short haircut and it's a little bit spiky on top, but it's gray. And she drives like an aqua or teal colored, it's like a small little car, like a Sonic or a Festiva or something tiny like that. And then I see her around. Me and Avery always see her and we always laugh. Like, she's fucking awesome. She's got these big pink earrings on. She's got big yellow glasses on. She's driving a teal car. Like, she's probably a riot. Or I used to work with this woman, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen was an older woman who like was retired, and she came to work with us like part-time at the grocery store, and she had a very short gray pixie, and it was like her natural color. And her grandson was dyeing his hair blue. Was it blue? I think it was blue. And then I think at one point they did pink. Um, and he was like, "Could I dye the front of your hair?" And she was like, "Yeah." So she shows up to work, like the whole front, like part of her hair was pink. And she's like, "Yeah, what do I care?" And I was like, "That's awesome." And then I think they did pink once. She's like, "Yeah, my hair's short, it'll grow out. It's no big deal." And I was like, "I love that." Really, one of my older friends hung out with Janis Joplin and said that she was the funniest person. Really? Oh, wow, that's awesome. Can-Chan for the rest of November. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You could have money coming in, finances may be improving. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. And then you may have something happening that makes you happy with the sun. Pretty good. Ruchi, I answered for you already. Anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Really, she was such an amazing talent, and people were unkind to her. I know, I know. Such a shame. I know, I wish I could have met her too. But she died like, I think she died before I was born. Right? Let's have a look. I don't know. I think so. I think she died a very long time ago. Oh, yeah, 1970. Yeah, the 27 Club, I know. I have a whole playlist. I did that. We used to have this class. I don't know if they still do it at yoga, where it was a vinyasa class. But this particular class, the playlist, you would make a theme for. So one time, I didn't teach the class regularly, but I covered for somebody, and my theme was Club 27. So I played all the whole playlist was the artist that died at 27. Tanya, I found a pic from when I saw him last. I sent my sister, I was behind him, but far. I tried to zoom in from earlier in this year. Oh, check your email. Okay. 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 It's not exactly the wig that I have. It's shorter. It's shorter than this one. But yeah, there's something going on there. Should I show it? I don't want to make it obvious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is, like some things you probably shouldn't skip on. And this may be one of them. Oh. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's really bad. I mean, this one looks better. This looks better than that. Poor Carl. Simran, tarot advice on and guidance to my current situation in life when it comes to social life. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Teamwork is favored or cooperation and compromise. Slow and steady wins the race, but exploring your current exploring interests could lead you to new friends and a new circle of friends. So if you have a certain interest, like I don't know, say you want to learn how to speak French, joining a club or a class where people speak French, you may meet new friends. Exploring your hobbies leads you to new friends. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and don't be afraid to explore new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past. The front is long. Great. Girly, I've been eating junk and have put on like 5 to 10 pounds, but not anywhere that I need it. How long before I lose the extra girth? I'm getting cut out of a lot of crap now. No fast food or cocktails. Okay, let's see. As long as you stay on track, it'll probably be before the end of this year that you take it off. I know, but you know something? Look at it like this. Like you could still enjoy it. I'm such an all or nothing person. It's so hard for me because when I like fall off, I really fall off. But think of it like this. If you do really well from now until Thursday, there's no reason why you can't enjoy Thanksgiving and then get back on the road on Friday, you know, and then from Friday right through the next event. As long as you stay on track, you should be fine. You know, I think that the problem is for some of us, for me, if I fall off, I kind of lose control. But if I just okay, Thanksgiving I'll eat whatever I want, and then Friday, now I have to get back on track. I have to cut the shit out, and I have to, yeah, you'll be all right. The front is long, as long as the back. All right, you want me to show it? I mean, I doubt that this guy is checking in on my channel, right? I'll do it quick. Well, I know that's the thing. Once you get that crap in your system, it's you crave it. I know. Oh, there was a glare. I know it is kind of mean, and like I said before, I feel like it's a double standard, right? Because if it was a woman, would we be feeling that way? Like, could women get away with it, but men can't? I don't know. I mean, it's a touchy situation. It's like we had this older man that used to shop at the store, and sometimes he came in without it. I don't think he was really trying to convince anybody of anything, because sometimes he would come in and he was bald, and he was bald like to here, and he just had hair on the side. But he was an older man, like he wasn't like or how like sometimes younger men will just shave their head, and it was gray. But then sometimes he came in with like a really bad toupee, and the toupee wasn't gray, it was brown. And the way it sat on his head, I mean, it was clear that it was a toupee. But I feel like, I don't know, like what looked worse? I mean, he wasn't an ugly man. He didn't look like where I would say, oh my God, he's ugly. But I almost felt like the natural bald head looked better. But you know what? To each their own. I gotta get the front. It has bangs or no? It's just straight. I gotta get the front. It's longer. Oh boy. And you know, it's like, I feel like if you're going to do something, like there's certain things that I think you should put money into. And I would think that the hair thing would be one of those. But maybe some people don't care. Like I said, that man that used to come in sometimes came in without it, sometimes came in with it. I kind of think he looked better without it. But if he liked it, then, you know, good for him. I mean, it didn't change my life in either way. What do I care, you know? I try to look at it and not look at it at the same time. Poor guy. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Captain Crunch. I don't know what Captain Crunch looks like. Oh, the guy on the cereal? Is that it? Anybody else here that I haven't answered for? All right, then I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe in the morning. What time? Maybe between 9 and 9:30, something like that. Thank you all very much for being here. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.